I bought a book nook, Magical Apothecary book nook, and I'm going to put it together. And on Instagram and YouTube, you guys voted that you wanted to see me try to struggle and put it together. So I have opened this up. I have looked at the insides. I do have a couple tools that I got separate: distressing ink, a little inker, some of the tweezers from my diamond painting, an X-Acto knife, also from crafting, and a specific glue that somebody said worked well. So I have all of the extras that I think I might need. So let's open it up and go over some of the things that we have inside. Did I already put other tweezers in here? Also, yes. I was prepared. Wasn't sure that I was. So, in here we have a goodie bag of things, the pre-made things that we need to kind of glue together, little potion bottles and things like that. It's like a little piece of wood that you can use to push out all the other pieces of wood that you need. But a little treasure chest, a witch's hat, and a witch's broom, and then also has all of the wiring already done for you. I just need batteries, which I still need to find. And then a tiny filing, like emery board for the edges, and these are little strips of tape, and then some of the glass bottles and a mirror that comes into the kit as well. We also got the booklet that takes you through with pretty decent pictures. I've watched a lot of videos of people putting this together, and I don't know that I have high hopes for myself, but I do know that there's at least content if I get confused and I can't finish it. But I thought that Amber's making toidles for Christmas, and I'm pretty excited about them, so there will be other noises, but that's fine. So anyway, booklet, and then we have some protectors for like the top and the front so that you don't have to dust this thing like crazy, which I appreciate. A whole bunch of books. So these are stickers, but they also said some people just cut them out and then glue them on, and they are a little bit easier to work with if you don't put it right like the first time. The stickers will like obviously get stuck, but the glue allows you time to like move it around. Baskets that you have to put together, a rug, some posters for the wall, and these are some scrolls and posters, some things for the walls. These are books that you have to accordion and then put together one of the inside walls. I don't know if you can see, but they do have things kind of labeled. There is like a stenciling where you're supposed to put things, which is convenient. And then this is the other outside wall and inside wall. Again, you can kind of see where they have things stenciled out for you. So this is going to be where the mirror goes. This is a picture frame in here. Convenient. There are a couple more that are color printed. So this, I believe, is the top of it. There is wiring in this. There is lighting that has to go in. These are all the tiny little books that I have to put the stickers around. Punch those out. I think they're all upside down. Yeah. We've got potion bottles and a little cat and other decor. We're going to do at least the first couple steps. I don't know how much I'm going to get done tonight. But oh, batteries. I need to check the lights and make sure those work before we do anything else. Let's figure out what the first step is. Step is to glue the beads on these bottles. And then I need F. This is my big fear, is that like I'm going to break one of these things when I'm pushing them out. Yeah, that's what he said. Nope. Okay. I needed that. Down on here, there's a little power button. That's where the sensor has to go for the lights. Set them in that dish. I'm on step 1 and mildly aggravated. This bodes well, so there's that.
It did not come with glue, but the first thing is to glue?
Is to glue, mm-hmm.
Love that.
Yeah. This is the thing that I need to thing. the touch.
What is a sticker if not a tape?
I mean, it is quite the philosophical question. But the question remains, how do you freaking get it to come apart? Put it right over the touchpad? I feel like that would be frowned upon, right? Or is that okay electrically? Now, this goes to here, which is perfect. And then this has to come up and out, and then F this guy in here. Everybody else gets like a nice little clicking sound when they go together. All right, friends, what I've decided is I'm just gonna do updates for you every now and then because the footage would be forever long. But I got some walls up here, and now I need D1. This piece of flooring, you can't see shit. It's this guy. So we're gonna just carefully pop this out. The X-Acto, if you're wondering, what was the X-Acto for? It's because sometimes these just don't want to let go, and you can go into the back and use the X-Acto to like get through where the wood is connected so that it doesn't break. And these apparently need to be very smooth in order for pieces to fit together. So I've been sanding these bad boys. This is supposed to be my relaxing adventure before I have a job interview tomorrow. Hopefully I crush, and by the time this comes out, you'll know that. Can you see anything? Not really. Okay. That was freakishly easy. Okay. Nailed that. Now I need J8, which is this guy with a little haunted house picture. I'm gonna take this guy out. And this guy goes, no, I didn't sand it. I didn't sand it. Here. And then I'm gonna do a little bit more. I think I have to do the books tonight, so I will come back and show you what that looks like, because that is one thing that I am going to distress and kind of make it look a little better. Bulb to a 90-degree angle and secure with a sticker. To what? I might have had to do that before I put that piece on. I'll be back. We now have a floor. We've got, I gotta move this so you can see. We have a light wired into here. This one has not yet been wired, but we do have a little bit coming together. It looks like we need to assemble a clock. And then some windows and some wall dressings. And then after that, a whole bunch of books have to get assembled. And after that, we make boxes. And then like, we're not putting anything on the wall yet. We're just building a whole bunch of little tiny things. So I'm going to go get a little container that I can put all of these things in once I build them, and then come back and build some and probably just do little check-ins and or voiceover kind of stuff, because this will take a minute. So, but some floors have been built and wiring has been done, and it's not bad. could attempt to show you when it's fucking glued down, but this bitch is being a bitch. How many people on like crafting YouTube just curse up a storm, do you think?
Oh, a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's why a lot of the videos are music.
Or voiceover.
Going down.
Yeah, a little tick-tock thingy. Tick-tock, you know?
Oh. The jingle down makes sense.
Amber's got some crafts, and I've got some crafts. I've got a clock. I have some of the little flags, which are supposed to sticker down to the wall, but somebody said just do the sticker around the post, and then it'll still kind of like float against the wall. So, and I have a window. But Amber's got something to share. Her crafty. Look at her toy doll. I love it. I love it so much. She made, how many of them did you make?
This is the 5th one.
But you're making
Well,
6?
technically.
Oh my
I
goodness.
made one for me.
Yeah.
That I messed up.
That's right. But I've got 6 nieces and nephews, so she made turtles for all of them. It is time to make 14 big books and 19 small books. Pop out all the big books and then get all of the big book covers. But I do know that these need to be sanded down, and then I will age them. So these ones on this side are for the big books, and these are for the smaller books. We're back with more of this kit. I am probably not going to do as much distressing this time around just because I don't think it's necessary, TBH. But I have the books that I did last night. I did just correctly get the lighting put in on this thing because I got batteries today when we went out. So lighting is a go. I need to make the tiny little books, which I'm probably going to do while Amber and I watch a show. So I will update you guys when I get back. I'm on step 8. It's fine. Everything's fine. Did have my interview today. Pretty sure I crushed it. Well, I crushed it as much as I can because I am who I am and my experience is what my experience is. So now it's just whether or not that's enough for them. But I will not know until well into the new year because they take off the entirety of the time between like Friday and then after the new year. do just this shot for a second while we discuss, you know, tiny little miniatures. They're coming together well. I think they're adorable. I've got to make, which I think this is like the most complicated part. Like everybody said that this barrel that you put like, it's like a cauldron that you put a wand in, is apparently the hardest part. So I actually watched a video on how to do that. We're gonna see. But first I have to make a photo, glue a photo into a frame. I have to make a desk. The size of like what needs to be pushed out over here is so tiny and I don't want to break them. So I'm going to use my X-Acto and kind of cut where it meets so they don't break, because these little pieces are very thin. One set of legs out. With the way that writing has been going lately for me, I think I'm at a place on the story where I get it. It's been rough. This one I think is one of the rougher books that I've written. Not because I don't like the story or the characters, but just because there's a lot of other life things that are kind of coming into play. And it makes it hard sometimes to make my brain do brain things. So I actually went and got some lab work done yesterday, and I'm hoping that provides a little bit of answers. Just make sure everything's a-okay, because I'm having a lot of brain fog lately. I want to make sure we're good to go, you know? So I donated 6-7 vials of blood. Not my favorite thing to do, but that's okay. And then once I know everything's good, I'll be back. I'll be, you know, hopefully my brain starts working better. All the pieces successfully removed without breaking anything. We've run into issue number 1. These were not easy to bend around something like this. They're wood. This one decided it wanted to break. So this is going to be in the back of the cauldron. Oh no. I tried to use super glue, and that was not dry. I just glued my fingers to each other. I hate super glue. Okay, so here's what we're not going to do. We're not going to go crazy over this fucking hot mess, because it's already broken in multiple places. So we're going to fucking knot is what we're going to do. We're going to fucking knot. Because how? So I got up to get the rest of this, and my camera fell and broke a leg off. Everything stayed on the table. The camera fell and broke the leg. Piece is still over there, so I need to try to glue it. Mother bitch. That's my first broken piece.
cutest thing ever. I swear to God. That is the cutest thing ever. That is so cool.
I love it so much.
You made that by yourself with no help from me.
With no help from me. Does it have a cauldron? No. But does it have a real crystal ball in there? Yes.
Oh, you just customized it. That's it.
That cauldron was stupid.
It was big, and it didn't even look like a cauldron.
And it's really cute, so I didn't put the Death Eater wand in there either. I don't want to. Alright, friends, that does it for the vlog. I started this... What day did I start this? This is day 4? But I did the majority of today working on this. But it all really did start coming together today. And I'm in love. I think it's adorable. Excited to get it on my shelf. And I don't think this will be the last one that I do, because it was really nice. Other than the stressful cauldron, it was very relaxing. Like, it was not that bad. Do I have extra parts? Yes. But, like, they give you replacements. They give you extras in case things break. So I have an extra candelabra and an extra battle axe. And this, which I'm pretty sure shouldn't be extra, but is. So I gotta go back through the book and see where that was supposed to be, but everything's in there and it's all staying together. So clearly I didn't need it all that much. The glue naturally left like little cobwebs around. I did add a couple more in there just because I think it made it look a little bit more authentic and cool. I did get the plexiglass out. I definitely put it in when the glue was a little bit too wet. So I'm gonna put it on the shelf without that in there and then add it in a little bit. But I do want to show it on my shelf. I have a little bit of room on my witchy shelf over here, which seems like a logical place for it. Back there, that green. In lieu of the cauldron, there was a replacement globe stand, like the one that's down there, and I put like my actual real green mica crystal in there with a little piece of putty that Amber gave me. I replaced the cauldron with a really cool real crystal and added in extra stuff here and there because there was some extra books and things, but this is everything. I'm gonna put it on the shelf, show you what that looks like, but I'm very excited to stare at this thing for a while because it was a solid amount of work. The time I got to like some of the later stages, I definitely stopped like sanding every little tiny thing. I do like the fact that I weathered the drawers and the furniture. I think that makes it look really like lived in and old and very cool. I'm not mad about that, but there are parts of it where I'm like, that got covered, probably didn't need to sand it. Thank you for watching. If you're interested in me doing another one of these, let me know. My P.O. box is down below. If you want to give me one, I will do it and vlog it. Just saying. But yeah, that's everything. I will see you in the next one. Bye, friends.